What's up everybody? It's me, Aaron from Level Up Yoga, and today we are going to be doing some Sun Salutations. Now, this is a sequence of postures that has been designed to warm up the body, to enliven the spine, and to really give you all of the necessary movements to build a yoga practice. Now, this sequence has been done for many years by many different people, and personally I've been doing this practice for quite a few years now. So it's something that you can do, day to day. It's very simple and it's very good for your body. So we're going to get started with a very gentle warm-up, and whenever you're ready, I want you to roll out your mat and I'll meet you down there. So find your way into a comfortable seat. Cross-legged is good, and if cross-legged is not accessible for you at this point in time, it might be a nice idea to sit on your shins. Wherever you are sitting, I'd like you to just begin by creating a nice long spine. So lifting your chest, softening your shoulders, and then closing down your eyes. Take a big breath in through your nose. And sigh out through your mouth. We'll do this twice more. Fully deeply in. Sigh out. Once more. Great. We'll take our right hand to our left knee. Our left hand out behind us. As you inhale, lift your chest up. As you exhale, twist to the left. Look over your left shoulder. Take a big inhale to your belly. Fill up. Exhale to twist a little deeper. We'll do this one more time. Deeply in. Exhale, twisting a little further. Releasing, unraveling, coming back to center. Left hand to the right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale to grow taller. Exhale to twist to the right. Filling up the belly. Exhale to twist. Deeply in. Twisting. Final breath. And releasing back to center. Take your left hand down to the earth. As you inhale, lift your right arm up to the sky. Exhale to bend to the left. Bending the left elbow and plugging the right hip into the earth. Inhale into the right ribs. Exhale, stay. 2 more breaths just like that. Really filling the right hand side of the body. Final breath. And releasing back to the earth. Right hand comes down, left hand lifts up. Exhale. Reaching to the right. Inhale deeply into the left side. Exhale. 2 more breaths here. One more. And releasing slowly to the earth. Great. Take your fingertips out behind you, nice and close together. Then inhale to lift your chest, bend your elbows. See if you can hug the elbows together behind you. Deep inhale, lifting the chest up. Growing taller and exhaling. One more full breath here. And slowly releasing. Now walking the hands very gently, slowly forward. Folding as far down as is comfortable for you today. And, that might not be very far down. It might not be as far down as I'm folding. Might be just a little bit. The important thing is that you are moving, breathing deeply. Take one more breath here in our fold. And slowly we walk the hands back up. Great. From here, make your way onto all fours. We'll start by inhaling to shift forwards, shoulders over fingers. Exhale to rock back, hips toward your heels. Inhale forwards, really straightening the arms, pressing down. Exhale to rock back. Great. Rock forwards. We rock back. This time as you rock forwards, moving into a cow pose. So looking up, dropping the belly, and as you exhale, rounding out your spine, tucking your chin. Inhale, cow pose. The chest lifts, the tailbone lifts. Exhale, we hollow out the belly, we point the tailbone down. We'll do this just one more time. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. And releasing back to center. Great. Start to warm up the wrists. So rocking side to side with the shoulders. As you rock to the left, pick up your right hand, make a fist, place it back down. Rock to the right, left hand lifts, fist back down. Really squeezing tight with your fist. And then as you move in this way, you slowly begin to turn your fingers out and away from each other. Eventually, your fingers will be pointing in opposite directions. And you can stop with the fists, just lifting the palm as you rock to one side. And then continuing on, turning the fingers maybe, and again, it doesn't really matter how far you get around, but maybe your fingers turn all the way back to point toward your knee. Whenever you find your range, stopping, straightening out the elbows, creating a little bit more space between your chest and the earth. Maybe you rock slightly back, opening up the forearms. And then slowly releasing, turning the palms over so that the backs of your palms are on the earth, turning the inner elbows forwards, spreading the thumb and the pinky finger as far away from each other as possible. Maybe you slightly rock back on the wrists. Final breath. Releasing the hands back down. Tucking the toes. Lifting the hips to find downward facing dog. And as you arrive in your downward facing dog, begin by pedaling out the heels. Just one heel at a time presses into the earth. You open through the backs of the legs, making whatever movements you need. And then settling into stillness. I want you to create a slight bend through your knees. Your arms are straight up overhead, pressing your hands into the earth. And there's this lengthening through your spine, as if the crown of your head and your tailbone are reaching apart. Your core is active, so your belly button's drawing into your spine. And there becomes this steadiness in your body. I'd like you to take a big breath in and sigh it out. One more time in and out. With this inhale, moving forward into plank pose. So shifting the shoulders up over the top of the wrists. You're pressing your hands down into the earth as hard as you can, creating more space between your chest and your mat. Your core is really strong here. I want you to take a big breath in. As you exhale, lower down to the mat, lowering your knees if you need. If you're really strong, you might be able to lower down, keeping your elbows in, touching your ribs. Eventually, you find the earth. As you inhale, lifting your chin, lifting your chest, lifting your shoulders for cobra pose. Your elbows hug into the midline. Hands pressed down. They're trying to slide apart as if you're trying to tear your mat in half. The muscles in your back are active. The muscles in your belly are active. Your feet are pressing into the earth. We'll hold here for 2 more breaths. Very slowly lowering on an exhale. Going to inhale, lift up again. Exhale to lower down. Inhale to lift up, cobra pose, or maybe lift a little higher, straightening your arms, upward facing dog. And the knees lift up off the floor. Now, as we move through this sequence, you have the option of taking either cobra pose or upward facing dog. Drop the knees, shift back to all fours, and let's lift back up to downward facing dog. So arms way up overhead. Long, straight spine. As you inhale, look up towards your fingers. And as you exhale, walk your feet up to the backs of your wrists. Taking a moment here to fold. You can keep your hands on the floor. You can grab opposite elbows. And I'd like you to begin by just bouncing up and down. Up and down, up and down. Maybe side to side. Straightening out one leg at a time. Softening neck, shoulders. Release the hands to the earth. As you inhale, lift up halfway. So you're flattening out your spine. Your hands can come to your shins. See if you can lengthen out the back of your neck. So your chin is tucking slightly. Knees are slightly bent. Everything is active and strong in this shape. Take a breath in. As you exhale, fold down to the earth. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale to fold. Do this one more time. Lifting halfway. Folding down. And with the inhale, we slowly stand all the way up. The hands come up and overhead. And exhale the hands down by your sides. Tadasana, mountain pose. Your palms are facing forwards. Maybe you close down your eyes. I'd like you to just notice the gentle movements, the stabilizing motions of the feet, the ankles, shins, calves, the legs, holding you here in space, and keeping you balanced and stable. Just take a clearing breath, fully in through the nose. Sigh it out. As you inhale, hands come up overhead. Exhale to fold down to the earth. Uttanasana. Inhale to lift halfway. Then exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, then your right foot, plank pose. Full breath in. Exhale to lower. You can drop your knees or lower all the way down. Cobra pose or upward facing dog. Whatever works best in your body today. Downward facing dog. Lifting the hips. We'll take 3 breaths. And we're going to start to move with our breath. Last one. Inhale to look forward toward the hands. Exhale to step up to the backs of the wrists. Inhale to lift halfway. Nice long flat spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale to stand up. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale the hands down by your sides. Inhale here, standing. Exhale. Inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale to fold down to the earth. Inhale to lift halfway up. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Full breath in. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, cobra pose or upward dog. Downward facing dog. We'll take 3 full breaths. One. 2. 3. Inhale to look forwards. Exhale, you can either step or jump through. Landing in a fold, lifting halfway on your inhale. Exhale to fold down. Inhale as you slowly stand. Arms overhead. Exhale the hands down by your sides. Great. Full breath in. Letting it go. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale to fall to the earth. Lift halfway. Exhale. Step back. Plank pose. Right foot then left. Full breath in. Exhale to lower down. Now if you have the strength, maybe you hold in a low push-up, chaturanga. Lift up to upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths. And we'll do just one more round of this. 2. 3. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, jump forwards. And see how high you can get your hips on your jump. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold down. Inhale stands you up. The arms reach up. Exhale, hands down by your sides. A full breath in here. Exhale. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale to fold down to the earth. Lift up halfway. Stepping back, left foot then right. Full breath in. Exhale, lower. Your variation, chaturanga or to the floor, cobra or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Landing in your downward facing dog, we'll take 3 breaths. And slowly drop to your knees. Make your way over onto your back. And take a moment to rest. We're going to move into a gentle bridge pose. So from here, bending your knees so that your feet are flat on the floor. You should be able to reach down and touch your heels. Feet are about hip width apart. Then press your hands down into the earth. As you inhale, lift your hips up toward the sky. This is as high as is comfortable for you. Couple of options. You can stay here. You can interlace your hands behind your back and start to roll up onto the fronts of your shoulders. Pressing down into the feet, lifting the hips up even higher. Continue to breathe wherever you are. We'll take 3 more breaths here. Slowly, slowly take a moment to walk your feet a little wider apart and let them fall in together to touch. And from here, walking feet back to center and hugging the knees in toward your chest. Give yourself a tight squeeze. And release the legs, release the arms wide, and let your knees fall down to the right. Nice. Couple of big deep breaths. Deeply in. Slowly out. Once more. Releasing back to center. Letting the knees fall down to the left this time. Maybe you look out towards the right. Final breath. Slowly come back to center. Extend your legs out, ready for Shavasana. Your final rest. I want you to truly take rest. Allow your body to soften. Close your eyes. Recognize that there's nothing to do and there's nowhere to be. Just allow yourself to be still. Soft, supported by the earth below you. Start to come back into your body. Start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, movements through the wrists and ankles. Roll off into a little ball on your preferred side. Take a moment to thank yourself deeply for this practice, for taking this time just for you. Thank your body for allowing you to practice in this way, and allowing you to experience the world around you. When you're ready, slowly make your way up to a seated position and close our practice there. Shifting your hands to heart center. Honoring this light within you, that is the light of your awareness. That light of awareness that lights up the world, and ultimately allows you to experience the world. Honoring that same light of awareness that sits within all beings in all times and spaces. Bowing your head to your heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I really appreciate you taking the time to practice with me. And if you took something out of this, as I always say, please just share it with someone else. That's all I ask. My deepest desire is that these videos get out to as many people as possible, and that, people just like you get to experience the benefits of this beautiful yoga practice at home, whenever you want. So yeah, that's it from me. Hopefully I'll see you in the studio soon, and if not, I'll see you again right here in your house. See you next time.